You got all the space in the world. Yeah. Yeah. We here though. I know y'all thought we weren't here, but we here. We just making it real smooth and sexy right now for all the toxic people out there. Yeah. Come on in. Real spill after dark. Oh, yeah. You know you did me wrong. Yes, you did. You tried for what you did. Yeah, I hate you. Oh, can't stand you. Oh, I'm sorry, I got a chair. All right, yeah. Come on, let me get a DJ mode. Yeah, all right. And wow. Ooh, that was a smooth word. It sounded like DJ Benford. All right, and we here, y'all. Welcome. Yeah, the real spill after dark. Yeah. Everybody doing good. Happy Sunday evening to you. I'm trying to turn the machine down. Okay, yeah. Welcome. So glad to have y'all back with us. We got cherry bomb. Look at that cherry bomb stuck around to hang in and get some of this smoke. You know what I'm saying? Ayo here. We got a Coco coming hopefully. And yeah, you know, she just run a little late, you know what I'm saying? She has some other business to attend to, you know, Coco's still outside, so, you know what I'm saying? We praying for her though. But she gonna get it together, but yeah, when she get here, you know what I'm saying, she can just jump right on in. But yeah, welcome back to the Real Spill After Dark, and hope everybody had a good Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and well, I guess I need to announce it now, you wanna wait till the end? About next week?
Yeah, you got it.
And I know next week is a black folk holiday, the classic. So yeah, we're gonna take next Sunday off on both shows, the Real Spill podcast as well as the Real Spill After Dark. I know they break y'all hearts, but we coming back the week after though. We'll be back strong the first Sunday in November. So you know, make sure y'all tune in. We'll let y'all know. But yeah, we're gonna take next week off because we're gonna be outside too. You know what I'm saying?
And the After Dark might go live.
Oh, excuse me.
We might go live still.
Okay, you could have told me that before I had made that announcement. But yeah, it's all right. Well, let me betray. Oh, Mike. I don't know what that means. Okay, well yeah, I'll let y'all figure that out. But that's what's up. So just tune in. We'll let y'all know. So y'all ready to get into this?
Yes.
Woo. All right. This episode 3 of the Real Spill After Dark. We are talking about toxic behavior. Toxic behavior 101. All right. So you can look at this as a startup class. You know what I'm saying? Like when you had to go to school. Remember for all the people that went to college. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Not that college where, you know what I'm saying, you get locked up. You know how you tell your cousin went on to school somewhere where they really were locked up for doing time. We talking about real college. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to be talking about toxic behavior. We're going to kind of break it down for y'all. I'm excited. Okay. So yeah, let's get into it. Y'all want me to start off?
Yeah, you can.
Because I'm toxic. That's what y'all trying to say?
No,
nah, I ain't toxic. Well, I got some ways, but you know, that's all good. All right, boom. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Let's start off with the definition. What does it mean to be toxic? What do y'all think that means? Cherry bomb.
I think being toxic is an involuntary response to something.
Well, you looked it up, man. You need to come on top of your head.
I think that because when I think of toxic people, I think it's just naturally people who are master manipulators.
Oh my God.
That's one of them.
And they have like an involuntary, like it's a knee-jerk reaction to something. Like that's the first thing that pops in your mind is to be manipulative in every instance, and that's the first thing that keeps in. So whether you're trying to or not, it's just how you come off naturally.
Okay. So you think it's in people's DNA, or is it a behavior thing?
Oh, it's a behavior.
Okay, they choosing to be toxic.
Right, but after you do something for so long, I think it's second nature to some people.
It can become repetitive. Naturally, like a reflex, like you said. What about you? What you feel being toxic mean? What does that mean?
Anyone whose behavior adds negativity and upsets to your life.
I like that. So people just causing problems, stress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Worrying you.
Disturbing your peace.
On purpose.
On purpose, right? That's the key word. On purpose, intentionally doing it. Well, okay. Well, since you said it's intentional,
Hold on. Some people don't know it's
I
intentional.
was just about to say that. Yeah.
Some people don't know it's intentional.
Elaborate.
They just do it because that's their nature. They think it's right, but it's really wrong, and they don't know.
So you think people can actually do it because they don't know any better?
You're right. Some people want to talk.
So that's what we was kind of talking about in the last episode 18. Keep it in house of the Real Spill podcast that comes on every Sunday at 5 p.m. But we were talking about that earlier, right? Character issues, right? So
right.
There's a character thing in it. So being toxic reflects on your character as a person, right?
Every time.
Ooh, we get somewhere now. Ooh, this thing steaming. This mic hot. Okay, and it ain't just because of my breath. All right. So we broke down what being toxic is. I agree with both of what y'all said. I agree with that. I definitely think it's somebody who intentionally likes to hurt people, whether they're hurt or not. Because I know sometimes when people are, what the old saying, misery loves company.
Hurt people, hurt people.
Hurt people. So yeah, when they feeling some type of way, they want you to feel some type of way. So they might intentionally do something, you know what I'm saying? And I get that. I think that's toxic. I think when you can't take responsibility, though, for your actions, you know what I'm saying? You hurt somebody, or whether it was intentional or not, but every time you hurt somebody or you cause pain in somebody's life, it's their fault.
Right.
So you gotta stay away from people like that.
Narcissistic behavior.
Ooh, that's a good episode too. Yeah, the people don't even know what that means. There's a lot of what she said. Yes. Yeah, it's real. Narcissism, I'm gonna just say narcissism. Narcissism is real, okay? And there are people out there who practice it. Okay. What you want me to keep going? You got something that you want to say?
Do you think control behavior is toxic?
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I guess it depends though. I guess it depends on the situation. If you're a parent, maybe, I guess to an extent you have to have, I don't know, am I out of line? You got to have some kind of control behavior to an extent. I mean, as far as disciplining the child or keeping the child.
So, to a degree.
Right, so that
I
would
don't
be
know
toxic.
if it'd be deemed toxic, but yeah.
Right, depending on how you control
Right, how you
it.
deliver it, yeah.
Okay, that's a good question though. That's a good question. Now, I think if you trying to control another adult, that's Coco right there too. Yeah, come on in, girl. We waiting on you. This is hot. No, I think it's gonna change once the video goes. Okay. Yeah, okay. Y'all want me to slide over? Come on in, Coco. Oh yeah, there you go. Y'all niggas slide over. Look at that. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh yeah, we in there nice and tight now. Yeah. Like, as I promised y'all. Oh my God. All right, I'm just gonna keep talking.
I'm sorry. Let me discuss the 12.
What's
12? What are the 12 things that toxic people do?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the 12 things that toxic people do, they gaslight or lie to you. They don't apologize properly. They don't understand how their behavior makes others feel. They think they are superior to others. They see themselves as a victim or their own behavior.
Right.
People can't change their toxic personality traits.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I like that. So that's what the 12 steps of being toxic, or 12 ways to recognize a toxic person.
Well, there's 12 things that toxic people do.
Oh, okay. So that's their behavior traits.
Right.
I hope y'all heard it. Because if you fall on that list, we talking about you. All right, we talking about you. You want me to get you another mic? Or it went too far?
I mean, I don't want to miss up.
Oh, no, that's all good. But yeah, we're going to keep the party going. Yeah, this live. This building. Well, look, just you can go grab Tanner mic, isn't there? On the table and down. Yeah, you just plug it up and jump on in this thing. Yeah, go ahead. Take your time, girl. All right, yeah, we back. Okay, so we just went over the 12 traits of being toxic. All right, this is another question I want to ask y'all. Okay, have you ever been involved with a toxic person?
Of course. Yes.
Ooh, you said that fast. Elaborate. You said that real quick. What's going on? Are you still involved with that person?
No.
Okay, but you have.
Yeah.
Explain what was that like. I mean, without snitching on yourself, of course. But how did you realize they were toxic too?
Getting older. That's all. When you're young and you're in situations with people, you tend to not understand the depth of
Right.
certain people's behaviors and
Right.
actions.
Right.
But when you get older and you realize that certain behaviors are not normal
Yeah.
or not acceptable,
Right.
then it kind of helps you grow as a person and realize, this person may have a problem.
Right. So maturity.
Right.
As you learn, as you grow, you learn, and you realize, something wrong with this person.
Right.
Okay.
This is not normal.
Okay, that's true. All right, what about you? You've been involved with a toxic person before, and they don't have to necessarily be a relationship either.
Right.
They can be a friendship, family member, church member.
Co-workers.
Okay, you got strong with that part.
I was just bringing it in full circle for all the adults since we have so many different elements of our lives.
Nobody in here, though, right?
Of course not.
Yeah, because we all love each other.
Right. I didn't even say any of my coworkers. I was just helping out. That's all.
Oh, no, I appreciate you being honest, girl. I appreciate you being honest. Okay, so well, you go ahead, though.
You said,
so have you ever been involved with a toxic person before?
yes, I have.
And what was that experience like?
It was draining.
Oh, my God.
It was very draining. And
You just tired for no reason.
just tired for no reason. Didn't understand why I was tired. And, just trying to figure out, like, why am I always tired?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I talk to this person, or
Drains you.
be around this person, or, just period. Why the drainage? So, like she said, the older you get, you start realizing that, hey, this person is toxic. I might need to step away, or this person is being this way because they're toxic.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know it was on. Oh, it's on. Okay, my bad. All right, you good then. I'm gonna leave you alone. As soon as you hook it up, you can go and ask that question. There, you pull it like that. Yeah, you good now. Yeah, what about you, Coco? You ever been involved with somebody toxic?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Take your time.
Yes, I have been in toxic situations before. With a toxic person,
Like
people,
a relationship or friendship?
toxic friendships.
Mm.
I'm trying to see.
Oh, yeah, the handle. You gotta tilt the handle.
Yeah, I didn't mess up the podcast.
No, you all good. It's live. That's what they want to see. Yeah, that's what they want to see, bro. Yeah, you good. Your homegirl said the microphone like that. Yeah. I ain't gonna snitch on nobody.
Hold on, yeah.
One leg shorter than the other.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. There you go. Just hold it. Turn it over. No, it's
Just
all
hold
good.
the mic in your head.
Yeah. You gonna have to rock the mic tonight. Okay, all right.
See,
Then.
it's keep licking.
Well, yeah, because it ain't on the clip thing here. Yeah. There you go. All right, look at that.
Okay,
No, I'm talking
yes.
about. Yeah.
But to answer your question, yes, I have been in toxic relationships,
No.
friendships, family members.
No.
She said co-workers.
Mm.
Definitely co-workers.
Oh, no. So,
Not shy, but I'm just saying, like.
but it sounds like not all of us, because I love where I work.
I
But,
love where I
overall-
work at too, but
but
it
overall-
can be toxic
The
sometimes.
people around make us still be
we
toxic.
see each other more than, we see anybody else we always work, so that can be toxic.
Yeah, because your environment can be toxic as well. It ain't just got to be a person. Yeah, so I
Right.
like that. We can be collectively toxic. For just working together to be just evil. Just making your situation rough. You trying to come work and do your job, and they just out there just talking crazy and hating on you and just spreading all that negative energy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you on that. Okay. What about no, you already answered this. Do I need to answer? I don't have to answer. Do I have to answer? Yeah, but have I been a toxic person?
Yes, you have.
Oh yeah, on all levels. Family members, of course people I dated, co-workers as well, you know what I'm saying? All that, church members even. I had some church members I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? They was coming with foolishness, you know what I'm saying? I ain't put my paws on them, but I wanted to in Jesus' name. But yeah, so I know exactly what you mean. And you know the way I realized, or when I realized they were toxic, when they disturbed my peace. You know what I'm saying? When they irritate you so bad you don't even want to be around that person. You see them just call you and you get it. You just be like, dang. Call me.
You know, it's gonna be a draining conversation.
Right. So it's like, once I got to that point, I was just like, yo, this person right here ain't good for me. I gotta get him out of my circle. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, they threw some other little, cinnamon on the cupcake by talking crazy to you or always putting themselves in situations and feeling some type of way, when you don't come to their aid and they throwing it in your face about this and about that. So yeah, they just got all kind of issues and it's always your fault. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel you on that. Okay, all right, they're good. I'm sorry about them coworkers though. I'm so sorry about y'all. I'm praying for y'all. Y'all gotta go to work tomorrow too, don't you? Yeah. All right. Yeah, amen. All right, well, you got something? You ain't got no, okay. You on me? Okay, all right, well, let me bring this up then. I think we kind of already touched on it, but Coco went here, so I want to hear what she got to say about it. Can somebody be toxic and not know it? I'm talking about, I call that unconscious toxic. Damn, I can't say it. Word toxicity. Who think it? Yeah, okay, that word. Yeah, they just don't even realize it. And if they are, and you know somebody like that, do you feel it's your place to tell them, to let them know, man, you got toxic ways, or you just avoid that person altogether?
I would want to say something, but I wouldn't want nobody to feel no type of way because.
But you realize they're not aware of what they're doing, though. You see what I'm saying? You realize it. You know they're not doing it intentionally. You just like, I don't think nobody ever kind of broke it down for them. So do you feel like you need to tell them, or you just let them be?
I mean, yeah, but how do you tell a person?
Just tell them.
That too.
Yeah.
I'm good about it.
What I
Like,
do.
you toxic motherfucker. You toxic.
Yeah. And then you gotta explain what toxic means to them.
Tell them why you feel like that.
Yeah.
Like,
With it and
you gotta pinpoint their behavior that you don't like and what falls under being toxic for you.
I like that. So, that's why I say, when you check somebody, sometimes you gotta explain why you checking them. See, if you just go off on the person, they're gonna take it in a negative way. Right. They might do it anyway, but at least if you putting some meaning behind why I'm going off on you or why I got an issue with you.
Can't play like you don't know.
Yeah, and then, it helps that person maybe move forward. They like, okay, now I see what you're saying. Because when you broke it down for me, my girlfriend said the same thing, or my mama, whoever, so I see now it is something I gotta work on. Or if they really, really toxic, they just like, F it, this is what it is. Some folk like it. Some folk like it being toxic.
Some folks do like toxic.
Yeah. It's a turn on.
Yeah, they think it is a turn on. And
Coco, you like that toxic?
I don't like toxic.
I know somebody told me it was cute.
Somebody told me toxic.
What about you, Cherry Bone? You like a man with a little toxic ways too?
Don't play with me unless you want me to play with you.
Okay. So let's just say they good overall, but they do got some toxic traits in them, and you realize it.
They can't be good overall then.
Well, okay. Let's say I go by the 80-20 rule, right?
Okay.
Y'all familiar with
so
that?
80% of it is good, and then that 20% they got some toxic behaviors.
Come on with it.
How bad are the toxic behaviors? Like, what are they aiming for? Like, is it in my category of, oh no, I can deal with it, or I can bend and break a little bit?
I'm gonna give you an example.
Okay.
We're gonna get to the bottom of it. So let's say they treat you right, they super respectful to you, they everything that you want, like I said, the 80%. But the 20% that the problem is, they toxic, and the way they are toxic, they're a little jealous. They kind of don't like you talking to other men necessarily.
We got a problem.
Okay.
We got a problem because at that juncture.
Because you're a player. I don't know, you ain't no player. Okay, my bad. I thought that was you were
Of course I'm not.
Oh yeah, way to look at the camera. That's how you do it. Get this step. I apologize. She is not a player.
Far from it.
Yeah. She is a pimp. You're right. I knocked her down a notch.
I am not.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
But what I will say is, if you have a problem with me communicating with other men, my first thought is why. And if you have issues with your past, you need to go resolve that before you come to me, because it looks like you got a lot of built up stuff over there you need to work through.
Okay.
If it's not your past and you just afraid that I may be in a different category to you, or the men that are trying to converse with me are in a different category, then again, that's something you need to go work through, because I can't dictate that. I can't control your emotions toward things that you shouldn't have strong emotions for.
Right.
Men are going to talk to me. I'm a female.
You can't help it.
I'm a person.
You fine. That's just, I mean, that's a curse.
Stay focused.
There's a gift and a curse, so I get it. No, I'm with you. We on the same page. You can't help that. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
But they're going to talk to me.
Yeah.
People are going to talk to each other. There are going to be instances where I have to talk to people other than you.
Yeah.
So if me talking to a man bothers you to the point where you reveal it,
Right.
and it looks ugly to me or ugly enough to me,
Right.
then we're going to have a problem. We're not going to be able to move forward because you have an issue and I don't have that issue.
Right.
I feel like if I trust you enough,
Yeah.
and I know you're not on no stuff, and I know there are females who you can't necessarily trust around men, but if I trust you enough,
Yeah.
you ought to be able to trust me enough.
I like that.
Because I'm not going to do nothing that I don't want to do.
So now, okay, so let's say once you realize this trait in them, like I said, they hit on all cylinders.
We got to talk about it, and we're going to see like how
we
we can maneuver it, because
Yeah.
most likely we won't be able to, because whatever's in you is in you. But we can talk about it and at least give you an opportunity to see how you can grow it, if there's room for you to grow.
Right.
But if you have an issue like that, you have bigger fish to fry. You need to be on somebody's couch.
She said, big
Oh, my
fish to fry.
What if you just you define us?
Yeah.
You're the most attractive woman he ever dated in this new territory.
And see,
for him.
and
This uncharted
that's
water.
the issue.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that you didn't aim high.
You're right. Oh wow.
It's not my fault you didn't aim high in
Okay.
So the fact
Yeah.
that
You
this
go
is
wrong.
your first
Yeah.
instance of dealing with somebody who challenges your, I guess, your self-esteem or
Your
whatever,
ego.
your ego,
Mhm.
that's not something I should be burdened with dealing with.
I feel you.
That's
I
for
like
you
that.
to handle.
That is true. It's a personal problem.
I got a question,
Go ahead.
and it's for everybody.
Come on with it.
Who thinks, okay, how can I say this? Who is the most toxic?
Huh? Talking in the room?
No!
Oh,
I'm
I
talking
say I'm
yeah.
about men and women. Who is the most toxic? No, Ashley.
That's a tough one, definitely.
I can't answer.
That's gonna vary, because I have met some men that need to be in a book somewhere. They need to be a historian, like for real. But I've also met some women who, like, baby, you play a lot. Like, you really go there. That's serious. So it's hard to dictate, a particular, like,
Gender.
put it on whatever gender. It's hard to say, but I can say that I have met some very toxic people of all ages.
I'm gonna say it's the bisexuals because they go both ways. So they, you know what I'm saying? So,
What?
well, it just makes sense. It's based on mathematics. If you bisexual and you go both ways and you toxic, that means you
So
take
you
on both ends.
tag team of men with it.
So that's my answer.
Okay,
That's my
you
answer.
dipping your poison everywhere. Gotcha.
Right. And check out episode 2 of The Real Spilled After Dark. We address that issue. But go ahead. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, Coco. What about you? What you think? Men or
I agree
women?
with Ashley. I mean, you really can't put a gender like on that.
No.
Both men and women are toxic.
Okay, well let me ask you this.
I can't.
But let me help you out. Let me ask you this. Which one is less attractive? I mean, I know both of them are less attractive because we saying that we don't agree with being toxic. Which
I
one?
think it's deemed less attractive by society for women.
Woo!
Yep.
And
Y'all heard
that's
it
because
said
we
it. I said
accept
it
men
every
being
time.
roguish or quote unquote dogs or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But when a woman does it, it's like, oh, the world about to end because she just went too far. You gotta have limitations for how far you go. But men are allowed to push that envelope until there is no more pushing or sits in a crazy house somewhere.
What you think about that? Jump in some of that.
Well, research. I was gonna go by research.
Oh, you looked this up.
Research said 40% more likely to experience toxic is women.
That's what I was just about to
They
say.
said women is more toxic than men.
Amen.
Research.
Yeah. Now, make sure you heard what she said.
I'm
She
not
said
feeling out no
40% more.
Yeah.
40% more.
That's crazy.
That's a lot. That's almost over half.
Somebody identifying the wrong stuff.
No, I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna back up and research. You got some more to say?
Go ahead.
All right, yeah. So what I think she's saying is, I was gonna say I think it's worse on women, and the reason I say that is because it looks worse on a man when he's toxic versus a woman. I would give a woman more leeway because not to criticize women or anything like that. I just feel like women are more emotional. than men. You know what I'm saying? Not that men can't be emotional, because there's a lot of them out there. But I'm just saying, I think women, you know, when y'all love hard. When y'all accept a man into your world and your circle, or however you want to put it, you know, it's like full blown acceptance. It's like, yo, we all in for the most part. So I think if you're not mature enough, like you were saying earlier, and a man does something to you to hurt you, whether it was indirectly or directly, those emotions come into play, and I feel like a lot of times women lash back out at that man,
Right,
and
so
they do things to make that person or that man feel bad about what, you know, they feel like he did to her, to them. I mean, excuse me.
right, cause you know, when a woman get mad, they're gonna slash some ties, let
Come
me
on
have
with
the
it. Come on
ties,
with
they're
it.
gonna
Keisha,
put some winners, they're
You
gonna
still owe me for them
they're
time, girl.
I
I'm
don't
sorry, go
damage
ahead.
personal property.
I don't either, but I mean, I know a lot of women
I
have
don't want nobody to
Just in
damage
case,
your
cause you have a problem, you come over to my ties, okay?
candy bars in the gas tank.
Candy
So,
bars.
Yeah, candy bar
Wow.
sugar. Yeah,
Well, I know
heard
about the
those
sugar,
things.
not the candy. What
And
kind of candy?
it's
Same
not-
thing.
and it's not
Is it the
necessary.
one with the nuts in it? Did that make a difference?
And it's not necessary
I ain't
the
heard
woman
that.
being toxic to a man. The woman can be toxic to other women when they get into it about a man. They gonna do different stuff to each other.
Ma'am, please don't do that.
Please
don't.
Yeah, don't go out like that. Don't go out like that. And for the men
It
too.
is
Your
not
family
worth it.
loves you.
It's not worth
Please don't do
And
that.
then posting stuff, you know, on
yeah.
social media about
Oh,
your
yeah.
man. Like,
Don't tell
that's
that.
something I just couldn't do. Like, I just couldn't.
Yeah,
Too
y'all be
many
calling
fish
us
in the
out.
sea.
Y'all be calling us out.
Fall
Y'all be
back
calling
into your
us out.
family, baby. Fall back into your family.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
family is your safe haven.
Yeah, y'all be calling us out bad too. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, I've had discussions with women before. I don't know if I've talked to y'all about it, but I always say that women are the most powerful creatures on this planet. All right, I will
I
stand
agree
by
with
that. Okay, and y'all words are extremely powerful. Women know how to. I mean, just regarding when women dealing with men, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it is when women deal with women as far as, you know, when they have issues with each other. But I know when it comes to men, y'all know what to say, how to say it, and I mean, y'all know how to
Peep
treat
all
it.
the problems and insecurities that you may have.
Right, and it's like y'all
It's
just.
just pushed to the back, you know, so you can be able to openly deal with somebody. But the minute some
Yeah,
people get
yeah.
triggered,
Y'all
it's like,
unloading.
hey, you must forget your mama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and
talk
it's-
about them.
Yeah, it's a whole nother animal.
You bring up painful memories.
Okay,
Talk
wait a
about
minute.
your
Okay,
mama.
wait a minute.
They bring up that time you was a little faster than normal. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you the little issues you got going on in other places and stuff. They bring all that up, how your ex-girlfriend did you dirty, and you know what I'm saying? And all that stuff, man. Y'all just, anything we share with you or anything like you said you witnessed, all that's coming out. So
Right.
yeah. So in other words, I agree. Women are toxic. And you know what I'm saying, for all my men out there, it ain't cute, man. It ain't cute being toxic, man.
Yeah, because men are toxic just as well.
They are.
But they're in a different way. Like,
And I will say too,
In
just
a
to add
different
to it, they usually a lot sneakier with theirs. So it's quiet when they do stuff.
What you mean? Come on.
When
with
they
it.
get back, it's usually quiet get back. Women feel like, from what I've seen,
Okay.
usually when they get back at you,
Right.
they want everybody to know.
Right.
A man,
Yeah.
he'll do something in front of you knowing good and well that it's going to send you off your rocker.
So, okay, so men are more strategic with their toxic. I can't say that word. Toxic.
toxicity.
Ooh, Lord. Yeah, they
Because I
more.
think they peep game too. They see where you weak at. They see where you have problems. They hear the things you say about yourself,
Yeah.
the things you say about your friends, your family.
They
So they
about
know
the
how to
corns
pick
on your
stuff.
feet.
They know how to pick
Yeah.
stuff apart
That
off
black
you
head
to make
you
you
got on
feel
your
away.
butt cheek, so that you can't pop. I know what you're saying. Yeah, go ahead.
You mean bull.
That bull, yeah, what I said.
He said black
Yeah,
head.
black
You mean
head.
bull.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you.
Like the black head.
Yeah. Okay, no, I feel you though. Yeah, I just don't think it's cute though. Like I don't like toxic people, period. But I would let a woman, I would give a woman a pass more so than a man. I just hate to see a dude, man, just being toxic like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that just make you look, to me in my eyes, that make you look less of a man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're doing, like you said, little childish stuff to get back at the women.
Right.
Oh no, go ahead.
And excuse me, a lot of things I see a lot of men do when they be toxic, when they get to arguing with females and stuff like that, or they get mad at females, and if a female like say something to them about the situation, they'll throw up something they doing.
Oh yeah.
Still
that's
addressing
Deflection.
Still addressing it
That's trash.
before
It's trash.
that person said something. If you
Right.
had the problem,
Yeah.
Say it beforehand. Don't say
Right,
it when
don't
we
say
get
it
into
when
it.
I
Yeah,
say
but I use that for
something.
everybody.
Yeah.
Don't wait until
Till-
I tell you
'cause
what I don't
I
like,
got
and then you come back and tell me something you don't like
Right,
about me.
right,
You
right.
should have been said that.
That's
Hurt
Right.
people hurt people.
yeah, that's
You
toxic.
know, Coco, you don't know like somebody did that to you. They were being
We
petty.
was having that conversation, I think, the other day.
Uh-oh. Go ahead. You want to touch him?
No, she just said it.
Oh.
And that's funny that she said that because we was just talking about that. Like,
Somebody came at you on some trash stuff.
I mean, I just don't like when I confront a situation and then you turn around and flip it on me.
Oh, yeah. Throw it back at
Or why you, if like you said, if you felt like this, why you didn't say this before I said something to you?
you. Because you
Like
hurt
I'm
them.
confronting you. Now you want to bring up
Deflecting?
Yeah.
Because it
yeah.
ain't never their fault.
That, and then they probably in their feelings too.
Narcissist.
Narcissist.
big narcissist.
But you know, I also tell people too, it's all in your delivery. You know, that's
Yeah.
something that I learned this year. You know what I'm saying? Because I always try to be transparent when I have an issue with somebody or whatever, and I notice, you know, the way you say it can mean the world. I mean, you know, it can make all the difference in the world, is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, if you say it in a kind manner, and you know, kind of a soft tone, they may receive it a little better. Versus, you know, you just like, oh man, that was so stupid what you did, or whatever. And even though they may agree with you, it's just like you said, they feel some type of way the way you delivered it.
Right.
So yeah, you know, the delivery goes a long way. But I'm sorry about that, Coco. Who was it? You tell me after the show.
Yeah, I tell you after the show.
It was Ayo,
I
right?
went there
It was
to you
Ayo.
right now.
You right here. It was Ayo. Yeah, okay. Oh, it was, okay, yeah, got quiet. Yeah. All right, okay, so yeah, that's good. We getting into it. I hope y'all learned this something. All the toxic people probably done turned off anyway. So, they're like, yeah, we ain't feeling y'all. Yeah, they don't like to be called out. Okay, I got another question. So, let's get a little bit personal without getting personal. I'm gonna start with Coco.
Oh man.
Hell yeah. yeah.
Start with me.
Be honest now. Be honest, cause we all human.
Okay.
Ain't nobody perfect. Do you feel you have some toxic traits? Woo! Y'all ain't think I'm gonna ask that dish. Ain't nobody safe on the real spiel. Ain't nobody safe.
I do.
Oh, you gonna throw it out there? You were waiting to ask me that way. Yeah, you gonna bust me when I ain't studying. Oh, that's cool though. You can ask me. I'm gonna answer it though.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, you answer.
No. No, I
Do
find
I
that
have
it's
some
a
toxic traits?
Do you feel like you got some toxic traits? You know, you
You being honest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's bad. I mean, you said be honest. I mean,
No, I'm
is
just
that
saying, 'cause you
bad?
so
'Cause
sweet,
I-
you such a
'cause I
sweet
told the
person.
truth?
You recognizing it.
No, that's good that you
Great
recognize.
thing.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Not,
Just a taste.
not real bad.
Just a teaspoon. You just got a little teaspoon at the top. Yeah. You got a little teaspoon because some folks have a whole picture of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to tell us what it is? You just gonna keep it to yourself?
I don't want to.
No, don't put yourself out there.
Yeah,
Don't
I
put yourself out
don't want to.
there. Cause yeah, somebody might be watching. Okay. All right, that's cool. So Coco toxic. That's what she told me. All right, yeah, I get it. I was just playing. What about you, Cherry Bone? Oh,
I practice reciprocity.
this nigga need big.
Whatever you do to
Thank
me,
you. Appreciate it.
I feel like it's open season after you do it to me.
So to answer, to translate, she's saying she toxic.
She toxic.
yeah. You come with the smoke with her, she come with the smoke with you. I like that. You being honest though. But ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, 'cause like I said, we all working on ourselves.
And that's only if I am in a serious dealing with somebody. If someone does something and I'm just conversing with somebody,
Right.
then okay, whatever.
Okay. But it is somebody that you
That's
involved
of
with
importance?
personally. Yeah.
Oh, you playing?
Yeah.
That's how I take it.
So you only toxic when provoked.
Pretty much.
So you're not toxic in your every
No,
normal
of course
day,
not.
right? Yeah.
I try to be as pleasant as possible.
Oh yeah, I agree. I
But,
agree. I
Yeah,
was just telling
if
somebody
that ain't what you
else,
want,
yeah.
then I got to get the people what they want.
All right. So you heard that. Yeah, you 5 shots at her, you gonna get 3 shots back. All right, it's all good. No, don't be on the phone now. It's your turn.
Don't share the live, that's all.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm with Ashley. If you be toxic with me, I'm gonna be toxic back, and I'm coming with all the smoke. So.
Oh wow. All right. All right, so you toxic. I see
Are
you
you
looking at hard. No, of course not.
Yes, you are.
Shit, I'm the nicest person in the world.
You can be nice and toxic.
Toxic.
Well, let me think about it for real. Let me see. Do I have any toxic ways? I'm sure I do. Let me think what it is. I'm trying to be transparent here. What do I think one of my toxic ways? I probably got a bad habit of sometimes I have issues communicating how I'm really feeling. And the reason I have those issues is because I'm trying not to upset the person. You see what I'm saying? So if you're doing something that kind of annoys me, and I want to tell you, like, yo, you get them, nervous, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I know if I say that to them, they're going to feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So I tend to suppress my feelings to keep the relationship, in a safe place. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's probably toxic in a lot of ways too, because like I said, I'm holding it in, which,
and you're going to end up letting it out in a different way, in a way that it probably shouldn't be, in an undeserved way.
Yeah, so I definitely say that is definitely one of my traits of being toxic. But which I do speak my mind, but like you said, it depends on the person. So if it's just some random Joe Blow that I ain't really connected to like that, I'll just be like, hey man, this, that, and other. But if it's somebody I care about, and I'm like, they really get on my nerve doing that, but I know if I say something to them, it's going to probably cause a conflict between us, so I'm like, let me just, suppress it, be cool, maybe it'll pass. So yeah, that's probably one of my traits for sure.
Well,
like,
yeah.
Well, eventually I will have a conversation, but like she said, sometimes I may sit on it too long, and then it's just like, boom, it just gonna explode.
You gonna make it come to pass.
Right. But I'm working on it. So now I'm trying to get to a point where it's like, okay, once I see that you're doing something, hey, let me go and just, let them know. You know what I'm saying? But, I do need to do a better job at it. You know what I'm saying?
Or come up with a resolution for it.
What do you suggest?
It depends on what the problem is.
I did that
Because
right
if you
there.
present me with a way to fix something that we weren't discussing before, I'm going to automatically know, like, oh, okay, it must be.
It also depends on how fine you are, too, when I'm dealing with a woman. I know it's trash.
That
it's
is
true, though.
ridiculously unhealthy.
Yeah, I agree. It's trash, but I mean, sometimes that fineness, boy, that thing holds some weight. When you find, and I be looking like, oh man, but then she look good though. So I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I'm just gonna keep it to myself today. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say nothing about it. You ain't gonna say nothing about it. But yeah, all that play a part too. I know that's bad. I shouldn't have said that out loud. But still.
Well, that's honest. That's honesty.
So yeah, I guess some toxic traits, or trait.
Sound like you shadows.
Whoa, that seemed like that was an observation. Why you say that? Let's get into it.
Because how attractive a person is determines what you address with them.
Yeah, I guess it is being shallow. Look at
It's
Dr.
your
Field
own
over here.
demise.
Look at Dr. Field over here.
Hold my head down.
So good, basically, if you ugly, I'm coming at your neck. I'm just kidding. No, what I meant by that though, I was saying like, or maybe I shouldn't have said fine. I just should have said, depending on how much I care about the person, that should have been a better answer.
I think that's a great.
Yeah, that will prevent me
spin-off.
from not saying what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man, I like her. I care about her. You know what I'm saying? I like her energy. She does do this that annoy me, but you know what? I'm gonna sit on it, and maybe it'll pass. But eventually, we gonna have that talk. I promise you that. Like I said, whether I just, snap from the bathroom one day. Oh, you know what I'm saying? yeah. Or, I just be riding in the car and be like, man, I need to talk to you about something, you know what I'm saying? But eventually, we'll have that discussion. All right. You had to call me out like that.
Okay.
You had to call me out like that.
A little get back.
Okay, that's cool. All right, man. It's all good. All right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was cold. But I appreciate it, though. Because we did real spill. That what that song said with that Coco. The real spill. So, okay. All right. So we talked about toxic traits. So let me ask you this. So let's say now you have a friend that you're dealing with, or somebody you're close to, they can be a family member or whatever, and you see that they have toxic traits in them. You've known them for a long time, let's say, 5 years. So y'all have a good friendship, a good rapport with each other. And you have noticed that they kind of do certain things that brings negative energy to their life. It don't necessarily affect you though. It don't affect you, but you see it's causing issues in their life. You keep seeing this cycle. Coco, what do? Do you tell them? Or you just let them live their best life? You like, right, it ain't affecting me, so I'm just gonna keep my hands off of it.
I mean, you know, if that's my friend
Uh-huh.
and it's being presented to me as that, like that, I will say something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like they musty or something, and you know every time y'all go out, they just musty, and you just like, let me put some, I need to tell them to get some strong deodorant on. That sure ain't working, it's real, I'm sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna have my friend going out like that, yeah.
So you'll let her know she musty.
I mean, yeah.
I think you gotta do that anyway.
Yeah,
because-
We just asking.
I mean, that's my friend. She shouldn't get
And
mad.
then-
Like we going out.
And I
We
gotta
are a
sit around.
representation
Yeah,
of
so-
each other when you go out. So I feel like
Oh, so it ain't
everybody
about
I
got
want
to
her to tell me.
this is
No,
you gotta
okay.
step.
It ain't like every now and then, like, they really gotta be your problem. Like, you noticed for the last 5 years, certain dudes have shared
I'm
with
find a
you.
resolution.
What you gonna do, just buy some deodorant for the Christmas?
No,
or
because
something?
it might not be that.
Oh my God.
What
that's
Might be
something
the
else.
age.
It could
That
be
kinda
that, or it could be what they, you know, some people got body stuff going on to where what they eat
Who
comes
your
out
friend?
of their body.
Right.
Sexy Red.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anybody I know has an issue like
She talking about
that.
6 real, y'all.
But
talking about
some
sexy
people,
red.
it comes out of their body, whatever they
Yeah,
eat,
yeah, I
whatever
feel you.
going on, and you can. I mean, it's
Well,
like
they- when
it's
they eat,
taken
they-
all the time.
You gotta have an episode
Even
like
when
that.
they shower, even
Yeah.
when they put their deodorant on, they got the good deodorant, like all
And
the
it's still
aluminum
be-
in it. And it's still, you smell everything.
Well,
So,
Well, that ain't really toxic
that's
though. That's a chemical imbalance. So that's a
right.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
yeah, you share that and you be like, hey, I heard about this help with this.
Ooh, I would love to see that conversation. I would love to hear some.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you find a fix for things you have a problem with.
I feel you.
Before you present the problem to
I want to
somebody
hear now. Let's
else.
start a scenario now. I gotta hear it. And your mustard. 5 years she just been mustard.
5 years?
5 years.
Damn, you go that long?
Yeah. So 5
Why
years.
wouldn't I tell her before?
So I
But
want to
even
hear.
if
I
you
want
tell-
to hear how you gonna tell her. How would you start the conversation out?
It depends. Like, where are we?
Okay,
We
y'all.
at, I'm assuming we at work or
Okay,
something
now
like
let's say it's
that.
a girls' night out. Y'all about to go have some drinks.
Okay, before we leave, because
So,
this ain't the first
this
girl night
is-
out.
is-
Right.
yeah.
So I'm assuming I would have been
Right,
saying it
before.
before 5 years.
So it would take you 5 years.
No, of course not.
Okay, now it's
I
been
done-
5 months. Y'all went out 5 different times in 5 months.
She would have known before 5
And
months.
you
Yeah,
know, you-
I would still tell her beforehand, and I would come up with like I'd be sending links to the phone. Like I heard this.
So
one
you
with
just
this.
gonna send the link?
Yes, she
No.
know. It
No,
ain't
she don't know.
people
She
do
don't know.
not know a lot. For 5 straight
I'm
months,
with you. I don't see how
5
they
straight.
would.
That's a long time.
But let's just
5
say,
months is a long time.
let's just say they don't know.
This ain't just like
You
oh I
smell
was
yourself before
rushing.
anybody else do.
I agree.
Somebody said they don't. And I was like, how?
I mean, 'cause
5 months is a long time. That ain't just like an occurrence of you getting, you know.
Oh, why? Oh, excuse me for me cut you out. But why they say that? Because they adapt to their smell.
they don't
used to
see.
it.
Thank you.
You know how they
Come
just
on.
normal.
That's what I was about to say. They might not realize it
They
anymore
think it's
because
normal.
yeah.
Can't
Thank you.
nobody be coming over their house then. That's insane.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's insane because if you smell out of your house, go crazy. I
Okay.
know it do. So
Okay.
like, if,
Like I went out of town with someone, and
Oh,
I went out of town with a couple of people,
Oh,
and this
wow.
was my first time going out of town with them. We went to sleep. It was me, a girl, and a guy.
Oh, that's interesting.
We went to sleep.
Okay.
It's not there. We was me
You
and
know
the
what
girl.
they want to come back?
Yes, you did, cause you came later on. You
Oh, don't be snitching on Coco. You ain't got nothing to do with Coco. You tell them the story.
Well, the guy. I mean, okay.
Just go ahead,
Okay,
just go
but
ahead.
anyway.
you get too detailed, they gonna know what you're talking
Yeah,
about now.
so she knows what I'm talking about. So
I'm sorry.
I woke up and the room was hot, and I looked at my homegirl because she was in the bed, and I'm like, you don't smell that? And I'm like,
But that was the problem. It was
so
fine there.
no, it was hot, and all it smelled like that one person. Cause me and her talked about it when we left.
Some people sweat harder than others, right?
Man, no.
Some people like
you
my.
brought that with you.
Oh, wow.
You brought that
So
with
what
you.
time out? You didn't smell it beforehand. Though.
You
No.
left a suitcase
Okay,
open.
right. See
You
what
left a
I'm saying?
suitcase open, and then they lit the whole room.
You
No,
brought that
no.
with you.
She didn't smell it beforehand though. See, that's what I'm saying. So due
That
to
means in your pores, like you said.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
it's
but-
trapped.
she could have ate some bad fish or something, and now it's coming out through her pores.
Well, it didn't smell like fish. It was just.
or whatever. You know, what
a
I'm saying?
sweaty odor.
But you did notice it before, right?
No.
See,
But if we out of town and you we wake up, that mean you wake up all the time smelling like that.
You said the room was hot as hell. You just said the room was hot and folk was sweating. I feel like that's just a bad situation.
Okay. I guess.
You don't think so?
Maybe she just sweating.
Call that girl.
Yeah, it was hot in that room. She just sweating.
Yeah. You know, just like if I go play basketball.
Because that means it's coming out your pores.
It
Like,
gotta be for it to be that strong.
Okay. All right. I don't know how we get on pH balance, but yeah. But you know, if y'all out there musty, man,
that's
know,
part of toxic.
that's the toxic smells. I guess it's toxic smells.
This is our different type of toxic. Toxic smells, toxic relationships, toxic friends.
Okay. Well, let me be a little more specific. That was a bad example. What I was trying to say was, okay, so let's say they got another toxic trait, right? So, like I said, it doesn't affect you directly, but you have noticed this and it is causing issues in their personal life. So let's just say, for example, they have an anger problem. How about that?
Okay.
They have an anger problem. They tend to snap on people or
I've
get
got
upset.
friends together for that.
So you do talk to them?
Yeah, calm your head down.
Okay.
Like,
That's how you
yes.
start. Okay.
That's how I started out. Calm your head down. You're doing a lot right
now. No foreplay. You just right on in there.
No, just because you need to know you going overboard.
Okay.
Or like if you are so far gone to where you can't hear me.
Yeah.
If we on the phone, I'll be like, well, I'm gonna let you go ahead and handle that, and I gotta go.
Okay. And
then we hanging up, and then if we in person,
right, I'm
gonna get you together like. You know, by communicating with you, like you doing a lot, right. And it's coming out disrespectful. Like you're not. It's to the point where when you get so ugly with people and you let your anger take you so far out of bounds to where you just disrespectful with it. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody receiving your message anyway. At this point, don't nobody even care what it is that you care about.
Right, because you just so loud with
it. You just being blatantly disrespectful to people. So. Get you some straightening in your delivery, or don't say nothing at all.
Okay, I like that. I mean, I feel like you could have put some baby oil on the situation.
Nope, right there.
You just go right on no lube.
Right there.
You gonna tell your folk.
Straight to the point.
So, I mean, how does it happen, though? You just call them?
Just tell them.
Like, if they in the middle of going off about something, or just going completely left, I'd be like, yeah, no, we ain't doing this.
So, if y'all out.
Yeah.
And they start snapping.
I'm going to tell you, we not doing this.
I said, we'll handle it when we get back home.
I'm stopping right here in the middle of wherever we at. We not doing this.
We ain't doing this. We'll handle this when we get home.
So your homegirl or homeboy, whatever, your friend, period, y'all out having drinks. Okay, and let's just say somebody stepped on their foot by accident. It hurt. They felt it. But they didn't realize they stepped on the person's foot. So they kept going. They like, damn, start cussing and fussing. So I mean, what do? You say right then and there, like, hey, man, hey.
They didn't even know that they ran over your foot or they hit your foot. So,
sometimes
I mean, you got a problem, you can go direct it or whatever, but all this right here, you showing out in front of people, don't embarrass me.
Sometimes people be knowing, sometimes people just do it on purpose.
Well, I was just saying, let's say they did know it, You don't think about, what, I'm trying to distract me. What I'm saying is, let's say somebody got big feet like me. I mean, I think I would feel that I stepped on somebody's foot or something, period. But let's just say I had too much to drink. I'm walking past y'all table. And it was just a straight up accident. You had your foot out and I'm like, boom. And I just kept going. And then they just going off. You gonna say, hey, we ain't doing this right now?
Well, you see they out of their body. So what you arguing for? Like, if you go and direct the argument with them, to them, they're not gonna receive it. If they out of their body and they drunk, what is going to come of that? What can you get from that besides them grabbing you?
Coco, what you gonna do? You just gonna shame them?
Excuse you. I mean,
she said right. Excuse you.
No, I'm saying your homegirl going out. You just see her she just shoot up at the chest like, I know this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like calm down, but I feel her. But calm down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
oh, you done done that. Okay, well.
She had to do me like that
one time. The toxic friend.
Sometimes.
Oh, damn, somebody agree with me.
Actually,
y'all know her, don't you?
What happened was they were slinging their hair while I was eating.
We get real specific.
it was slinging hell while I was eating.
That's
And you caught all that in your mouth.
And I was just eating my chicken. I was just, oh my God, it was just crunk and just slinging that hell. And
I'm
I just
talking
jumped
about
up.
she went off.
So I ain't gonna say it's toxic, but I ain't had no business in there anyway. But I was young, so.
So did it
Can't kiss
escalate?
me.
I won't get the rest of the story. Did somebody get a head bust or what
They
happened?
was fin too, but Coco said.
Good job, Coco. I know see Coco sweet.
Coco said, "You can't fight and pregnant. You pregnant. You can't fight."
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
she was pregnant.
Oh my Jesus. Okay, well that's that's
Pregnant,
interesting.
like
That's
pregnant.
what
So
she before
it
she was
was
pregnant.
only right that I stopped sharing.
I was just sitting at the table eating.
Okay, you did good, Coco.
Just sitting at the
You did
table
good.
eating.
Good friend. You a real one. Coco a real one,
If I
y'all.
had some seals, I would have cut her hair.
Oh my God.
Cause I'm just sitting there. I
And,
promise you, I'm not bothering
see
nobody.
that, and we talked about women who being toxic. 40% women are 40% more toxic than men. They talking about cutting the girl hair off and all kind of slight cussing. You said something about cutting her throat. I think somebody said something.
Somebody cut her hair.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's stupid.
Well, there you go. Women are more toxic. All right. Well, there, yeah.
Yeah, because that was a toxic behavior that she did. I'm sitting here, me and my friends, we just chilling.
She was into the music. She didn't know she had hair.
Hello, and you behind me.
She behind you?
Yeah, I'm sitting at, when I was sitting at the table eating.
I picture somebody else,
You know what I'm saying?
She went in front of me. We was sitting at the little bar thing.
She was in the back.
Yeah, she was in the back of me.
And her hair went all the way around.
20-some inches.
Yeah.
Me and Coco sitting like me and you.
Uh-huh.
We sitting like this, and females walking by
And
just
then, like,
Just slapping
she
her
was
face.
into it. Like, you
slapping
could
her
tell.
with
She
all
was
of them.
performing.
Yeah.
She was
You know,
performing.
everybody's
in the
into
club.
intoxicated.
Oh, yeah. You gotta let that slide sometimes. You know, you gotta let that slide.
But you have to have respect for people that surround you as well.
What?
That part too.
That I agree.
And a lot of people don't.
They do
Yeah,
not.
they don't.
You gotta be aware of your surroundings.
You gotta be
Yeah, I'm with you.
aware of your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to respect others as well.
That's good. That's good right there. I like that. Okay, we learning. We all learning today. I hope we helping somebody. I hope y'all learning something out there. Like I said, I'm sure all the toxic people have checked out. Okay, all right. Well, let me ask you this then. So, do you feel that toxic behavior can be translated as in a form of love? Like,
No.
ooh, fast. Okay.
Some people think.
Or can it be confused
That's
as
the only
love?
way
Can
they
it be
feel
confused as
love.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's toxic. Some
Yeah,
people,
'cause somebody
come from
there's
inner
some
place.
people out there
Mm.
that they accept it because that's like a way of love, I guess, for
So
them.
they
Like,
confuse it as with love.
Right.
They
When you
kinda like-
ignorant to what real love is,
Right.
then yeah, that's easy.
Correct.
That's easy to misread him being extra controlling, not wanting you to wear
Right.
certain stuff, and being aggressive out in public, and being, oh, he loved me, or him
You
swinging
concerned
on you,
about
oh, he
me?
loved me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Now
yeah.
he's
and
all
that's
about
how it
you.
be. And
Right.
some women, they like that. That's
Okay.
toxic.
And then also upbringing too, for some people raised in environments where they see stuff like that, so when they
Right,
grow up,
right.
they think that's what love is. So
They don't know any better.
yeah, they
Yeah.
seek relationships like that.
Cause they comfortable in it.
Right.
What about you? You think toxic behavior can be confused as love?
Yes.
Or how about this? Have you confused toxic behavior as love before? So you knew it was trash and you were like, I don't want to
I know how to be. I know how I'm supposed to be treated.
Woo.
I don't care.
I like that. Shout out to Whitney Houston.
I don't care how any man will put it. You know, they were like, that's fairy tale love. Oh, that's just on the internet, and
That sounds
you
toxic.
know,
It does.
That
you know,
sounds toxic.
why people can't
But I
promote?
heard it too.
Why people can't promote love? I mean,
Right.
even if it's real or fake, why they cannot promote love?
That's because a lot of people just lazy and they don't want to put forth no effort.
Mm-hmm.
So they feel like I'm just gonna go against the narrative of that even being an option. Like that
Right.
ain't real at all.
Right.
People don't do that stuff for real. How many people you know really doing da da da? And then they start coming out with examples of folks that be faking the funk.
Right.
But you don't know them people household.
Right.
Right. That's fascinating right here. So, okay. So, I mean, because I've seen some women, and I guess, like you said, they didn't know any better because of their environment. And men, too. I've seen men do it, too. You know, we can talk about a specific couple. I heard the husband in this specific couple, I can't talk, in this relationship was speaking on it. You know, we ain't going to say no names.
This the after dark. We can say.
Oh, we can say their name? I ain't trying to get sued. But, yeah.
Allegedly.
I ain't got no money. They know I ain't got no man.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Well, I mean, it's actually true because they both admitted it, but
Right.
you know, we ain't gonna say the name. But
No,
we just say we talk
They
about
business all over social media, YouTube,
But
everywhere.
no,
What I was gonna-
that's inappropriate.
Well, I was gonna talk about somebody who set it off, and somebody who got a name that is a certain fashion line. Y'all know what I'm talking about now? Ooh, let's see how I broke it down. By the way, I love both of y'all music. But anyway, but yeah, they were speaking on, you know, that they thought that environment of being toxic towards each other was normal. You see what I'm saying? And they thought that, hey, that's what you're supposed to do when you love somebody. You're supposed to have those moments of, you know, that behavior towards each other and things of that nature. So I just thought like, okay, maybe there's people out there who find it attractive. A little bit of that little toxic sprinkled in right there in that pudding.
Yeah, because I had a woman to tell me, oh, he's jealous. Oh, that's so cute. That ain't cute.
I don't know, Cherry Monster, but she was smiling. You don't like
play
that?
with me like that.
You don't like when they pull up?
Don't play with me like that. I'm embarrassed you.
Don't pull up on them.
Don't do that.
They outside the grocery store
Don't
looking
do
at
that.
you? They outside the grocery store looking at you?
Don't do that.
Uh-huh. Okay, you
I'ma
did.
act like I
Okay,
do
so you
not
did
know
go to
a
Publix
person.
at 10 o'clock. I had to make sure. And they pull off, they roll the window down. No, I'm just checking on you, just make sure you're good. Yeah.
All
really.
locks change, phone number change. You
Ooh,
block.
Lord, oh my goodness.
Like the minute I see an ounce of something that don't look safe,
So toxic behavior can't never come off as being sexy in some way, form, or fashion.
Don't play with me.
Just Coco, tell me true,
don't play
Coco.
with me.
You like just a little smidget. When he pull up on you and be like, what about, well, okay, let me give you a scenario.
Not even just a little.
Not even a little bit, no. Okay, well, that's a good answer. That's a good
Don't
answer.
pull up on me.
Don't pull up at all. Don't
Don't
pull
do
up
that.
at all.
Not especially not
That's not
in that way, because at that point you have no control.
Mm.
Your common sense done left your body before you even left the house
Mm.
and told you to get in your car
Right.
and drive to wherever you think I'm at.
Right. I get you. That's true. That's
No,
true.
because
Okay.
you unstable at this point.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay, no, I feel you. I
Ain't
feel
worth
you.
me getting out of my bed.
Whatever you doing,
I'll be in my bed.
you gonna be doing it regardless. It's not like getting out of my bed losing my sleep.
Well, man.
Trying to catch somebody or trying to see whatever you got going on. If you doing something,
Yeah.
then you doing it. That's
So.
like, I'm just not going to invest that kind of energy. I could be sleep in the bed,
Right.
get good rest,
right.
and you think I'm gonna wake up out of my sleep?
Hell no.
So okay, then.
I mean, I know somebody that woke up out their sleep,
Oh no.
went, did stuff they ain't supposed to have done. Tore up the cars, the house. I mean, burnt stuff up. I
And
mean,
now I can't even sleep well
That's
tonight.
too much
That's
energy. Right
crazy.
there.
That's a lot.
That's too much. Yeah, they got too much time.
So I just felt like, you know, both was toxic, you know, because, you know, this is your baby mama, and you know how she act, you know how she cuts up, you know, and you saying you moved on and you got your stuff, but you know, she's so toxic. You got her so toxic from the things you have done.
Yeah.
Soon as you moved on and she ride past where she think you at and see you with another woman,
Oh my God.
she go berserk. But that's the toxic that you put in her because you was doing
The
things.
whole time you was with her, y'all
Yeah.
was, you know, playing them type of games.
Yeah.
Mm.
Running on people, shooting at people.
Oh, my God.
They got that old school
Shots.
toxic love.
Yeah.
That's what old school folks used to do. You don't do
And,
stuff like that. They used to go to jail for it.
I just couldn't do nothing like that. I got too much to lose. I couldn't do that. I mean, if you just that, if you want to leave me, then by all means leave. I got too much to lose. I'm not finna fight over you. I'm not finna nothing with you. And then I just I just have to look in the mirror and just. I'm that type of woman. I'm gonna look in the mirror and be like, man, you know what? I'm too fine for this. I'm sorry.
right.
We gonna see who will
Level
win.
up.
Let me see. I'm sorry.
All right.
But I know a lot of women has that toxic traits. But sometimes I feel like the men make them.
I agree. Some people are taught. Some people are taught and trained to be a certain way.
And look at the time. Look at the time.
We started late. Look at the time.
No, yeah, look, it's obviously, I go by that time. I don't look at the time, I look at the time, yeah.
Now look at the time. Yes,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
people.
Some people are taught and trained into thinking and doing some toxic stuff. And that's why a lot of times it's hard for people when they do leave toxic situations to embrace somebody good when they finally run across them because they so used to foolishness.
I call it going through withdrawal.
Withdrawal.
It is like a fix. Like you're looking for something and then they doing the right thing.
Right.
And
like, what they do
it's foreign to you because you're not used to it.
You question it. You
Right. And you like, ain't no way this person loves me.
Right.
But if
Ain't
you
no
got
way this
common
person
sense,
doing the right thing.
If you got common sense and you know,
It's your
it should
training.
come natural.
It's your training.
Well, no, like
When
she said, if that's the environment you
put
used
yourself
to,
through for however many years or months or whatever.
Right.
And depending on how much you love that person, you might think like,
Mm-hmm.
like me like that for real.
Right.
You ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna do that.
Right. Now the smart thing to do is, hey, okay, let me accept it for what it is until, otherwise it's been proven that they not legit. But if they loving you and treating you right, then, embrace it. But like she said, that's hard to do when your mind is conditioned in one way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna accept it at first. You gonna reject it. How many Tyler Perry movies you done seen? Where Boris Cujo and the Idris Elbases and all them other folk, they be trying to love the single mama or the young lady who been hurt a bunch of times, and they fight, and he like, yo, I'm telling you, I'm just trying to get to know you.
Right.
I ain't ain't no funny business, and they just reject because they don't know any better. They don't know any better. So I feel you on that, man. Yeah, it's hard, and that's where I have experienced too dating certain women. It's like I have to like almost break them down and rebuild them.
It's gaining the trust from somebody who trust already been broken.
Right.
And then they gotta learn to trust you in the way that you are.
Yeah.
And get adjusted to that and accept that as your form of love or whatever it is you're doing at that point in time.
Right. You tell them I'm going to church and they think you lying. You trying to do some
They want to go to church too now.
Yeah.
They gotta make sure.
Or you come out of church and they sitting there eating popcorn looking at you like.
He with a hoodie on.
Yeah.
With a black hood on the way, with a black hood on Facebook.
You know what I'm saying? You're at your homeboy house and they done drove about 10 times and stuff, waiting on a girl to pull up thinking, I'm like, no, I'm just really over here watching the game with him. So, yeah, I done experienced that before, man. It's tough. It's sad. It really is.
It's so serious.
It's
But
sad.
did you give her a reason?
No, I'm saying
You
no. No. What I was saying is I thought you were going to say that I could give them time to adapt to me. But no, I didn't give them a reason to do that. It's because of their conditioning from past relationships.
Okay.
And I tell every woman I date, when they share their stories with me about their past relationships, the toxic situation they was in, I be like, yeah, you gonna go through withdrawal with me. And they laugh, like, what you mean? I explain to them, like, yeah, because I'm totally different, and it's gonna take you a minute to wrap your mind around me. And as we go on, they start seeing it, and they'll tell me 4 or 5 months later, like, you was right. Like, I just really couldn't believe that you are what you are. I was like, I told you. They have a hard time accepting it. You really are what you say you're gonna be. You call them when you say you're gonna call them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing crazy going on when they call you in the background, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn.
That shit.
Yeah, he really just sitting there home watching Quantum Leap. But also been called a square because of that too. I had women break up with me and say I'm too nice. You know who you are. Yeah. Cause they not used to it. They're not used to it.
They toxic.
They think you ain't got no edge. Yeah,
and
then they think you don't have no edge. They look at you as less of a man. Well, I hear what you're saying, but if you're conditioned to a man carrying himself a certain way, and then this dude is totally different, they'll be like, he kind of soft. Like, I don't like that, because they think you ain't got no dog in you, because you're so, such a gentleman. You treat them such a certain way. So, like I said, it's sad, but it's true, though. It's true. All right, did we do the time? No, you still want to go? Okay, all right, yeah, you know what I'm saying, because Coco got to go to school tomorrow. Yeah, she all right, fall asleep now. Yeah, all right, but you want to do the outro or you want me to do it? Okay, all right, well, yeah, this was another episode of The Real Spill After Dark. All right, make sure you episode 3, Toxic Behavior 101. So, make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on the Book of Faces. And on the YouTube, YouTube is The Real Spill Podcast 3, okay, which I'll be loading this episode shortly on there. So, yeah, man, y'all check it out. Man, we appreciate y'all love, support. I hope y'all learned something today. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry for being late.
Yeah. It's okay, Coco. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's better to be late than never. All right. Yeah, you just like a
We
period.
understand.
You just like a period. When it comes late, you just be happy to see it. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? You just be happy to see it. Yeah, so it's all good. But yeah, y'all be safe out there, man. Have a good night. Yeah,
No, we're not gonna be in this.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
You might. I
yo,
don't know.
me and you, I forgot when we had talked about if we be on a stroll,
Okay.
we'll do.
So depending on if they gotta work next weekend.
We off.
Yeah.
Oh, you said the stroll. I was like, you had something else going on. So yeah, okay.
Me out here in these streets. If we out here in these streets, we're gonna do the podcast outside.
Oh, okay. I got you. Good luck with it. All right. Well, the real spiel will be off. You know what I'm saying, at 5, but you may or may not get the real spiel after dark next week.
Y'all will know.
Yeah, just tune in and check on that.
They'll know before Sunday.
Amen. That's what I'm talking about. Well, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, appreciate Cherry Bomb passing through, hanging out with us. Hopefully she'll come back again. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how it go. We'll see it go. And yeah, y'all have a good night. No.
I'll be back.
Well, you must or something? You must?
No, she
Oh, okay. Oh, she ain't
Yes.
That's what oh, okay. All right, well, that was
She
up.
smell good to me.
All right, then. All right. Well, yeah, we out. I gotta get up and turn the machine on. All right, boom.